Hi everyone, my name's Peter Marsh. I'm a young film director from the UK. We're working together on a project called Hell is Empty. Before we go into further depth of what the project is about, let me just introduce you to my associate producer.
My name's Josh Bartstra, and I'm also Pete's co-writer, and I'll be playing the role of Tom in the series.
And my associate producer.
Hi, my name's James Hammond. I'm also playing the lead role, Sam.
So, Hell is Empty is a web series that entered into pre-production over a year ago. The project follows the storyline of James's character, Sam, a ex-cop whose wife was killed a year before the series began. Falling into depression, he eventually decided to hunt down those responsible for his wife's murder. It tells basically the classic story of revenge, but we incorporate elements from both classical Hollywood American films and more recent American films such as the various comic book superheroes, as well as bringing in the British flair of kind of TV shows like Luther and Sherlock. It's partially a detective story with a lot of focus on the police characters in the series. We already have funded £2,000 from my own pocket, which we've raised over the past year. However, with more funding from this Indiegogo campaign, we plan to improve the quality of the project in various ways. Writing is already basically finished and casting and crew are well underway, but we would need more money to get more microphones and better lighting equipment. For example, our lighting gaffer has suggested a 3-point light setup, but that can vary from anything to £400 to £600. Obviously, we're looking for cheaper alternatives, which are listed in the My Story section below.
We've outlined everything that we want to do with extra funding down in My Story.
And it's all prioritised with what we would spend money on first as well, so you can see how much money and what money we're planning on spending. So, with your help, we can improve the visual and audio quality of the project. However, things like cameras and some lights and microphones are already bought. We won't actually be using the camera that we're currently filming with because the camera's currently in the mail over here.
I mean, this is a great opportunity for work experience for anybody who are like-minded people like us who just want to produce something really cool.
Yeah.
So the better the quality of the visual and the audio, the better we can feel like we're making something professional.
Yeah, and also, the more lighting and microphones we have, basically the more crew we need, and therefore the more experience more people get. If we're just using what we were originally considering using, which were floodlights, that's just putting it on a stand and pointing it in the right direction. It frankly wouldn't look good. So yeah, the project is well underway, and we plan to enter into full production shooting in late June, and we'll probably finish shooting around August due to various actors' schedules. We've already cast the majority of our actors, as well as having a crew of 10 people. We listed the target as £500, but regardless of how much more or less we get from that, we'll use every single penny you give us to buy what we prioritised. Listed below is a link to our YouTube channel where we've uploaded 2 short films, one of them featuring our own Josh Bartstra, both directed by me, which will give you an inclination of the kind of visual style and our skills so far. But this is definitely the biggest project we've ever worked on, which is both daunting but really exciting. Like I said, we've been working on this for over a year, and it's really become an eye-opener into just how complicated working on a film is, but also really exciting working on things like choreography that we did last week with our own choreographer, Stuart Dimmond.
We've been being sent audition tapes and CVs from people that want to be a part of the series, and we never expected something of that. It's amazing.
And with your help, we can just be even more amazed by just how big this project can be. Thank you for listening, and even if you can't spare any money for our project, please share the project with your friends who might be interested in either funding or just watching it. Thank you again.